This is Andrew. Andrew's an analyst for the NFL analytics company PFF. PFF just released their top 50 NFL current players list, and we're gonna use that to build our team in Madden. But our team's fate is in Andrew's hands. I'm gonna nominate a player, and if Andrew can correctly guess that player's ranking on the top 50 list, we'll get the best version of that player in Madden.
I got this one.
But if he guesses incorrectly, we get stuck with the worst.
Gee.
Oh my god.
Our team stinks.
What do you think Josh Allen's PFF top 50 ranking is?
I think he's around 8.
Anything plus or minus 1 of 8
is considered correct. So you don't have to be spot on, but you have to be close. Josh Allen's ranking is actually 6. We're going 1 above and 1 below. So unfortunately, you're just 1 off from the number. That's going to be incorrect. And you screwed our team already because now we have to use the worst version of Josh Allen.
Well, it goes on brand because PFF was kind of known as Josh Allen haters early on in the day. So
now I also have a stack of about $300 here. For every single card that we bring up, you're going to guess their Madden 23 rating. If you're on the dot correct, you get $10 per player.
I might need a rubber band for that.
So what do you think Josh Allen's Madden 23 rating is?
96.
92. Do you think PFF got it wrong? Or do you think Madden got it wrong?
I think he should be a little higher on PFF's list and Madden's list.
The next player is a halfback. He goes by the name of Jonathan Taylor. So what do you think Jonathan Taylor's PFF top 50 ranking is?
I'm gonna guess 24.
Jonathan Taylor is 21. You're in the right vicinity. You're very close, but you're really setting us up to fail here because now we have to add his worst overall version in Madden.
Our team stinks.
What do you think Jonathan Taylor's Madden rating is?
95.
Jonathan Taylor's rating is a 95. So here is your first $10 reward. You're on your way to becoming a rich man, but that's only the first one that you've gotten right. You're 1 for 2, 50%. That's a failing grade. You work for PFF. You're a numbers guy,
That's
so
true.
I just wanted to let you know.
50% completion percentage. That's not good.
The tight end that we're going with goes by the name of Travis Kelce. What do you think his PFF top 50 ranking is?
I'm gonna go with 13.
Number 10.
Gee.
Oh my god. How do you expect us to win a Madden game when you're giving us a 68 overall team? What do you think his Madden 23 rating is gonna be?
I think he's a 98.
A 98. That's high. You really think he's all the way up there?
Yep.
He's a 98. That is spot on correct. That's 2 for 3, 66% correct for the Madden ratings. You're still 0 for 3 on the PFF, but was there a better tight end in the league than him?
I think Mark Andrews could make a case.
Mark Andrews is not even on the PFF top 50 list.
Yeah, that was a topic of discussion in a meeting today, actually.
Devonte Adams, probably the #1 receiver in the league. So what do you think his PFF top 50 ranking is?
Number 4.
That was confident. That was right away.
I got this one. I got this one.
It is 4 on the dot. Ding, ding, ding.
We're throwing to Devonte every single play.
Absolutely. Well, that's going to be our only option at this rate. What do you think his Madden 23 rating is?
He's in that 99 club, bro.
Yeah, that one was so obvious. I knew I was going to lose 10 on that one.
Show me the money.
I nominated Jamar Chase, and I also think this is going to be a really tricky PFF guess for you because, yes, he had one of the best rookie seasons that we've seen, but also he was a rookie. I mean, this is the top 50 players in the entire NFL list. So what do you think Jamar Chase's PFF top 50 is?
I'm going to guess 14.
14. That is really, really high.
It's 42.
Oh, okay.
So Devonte still is our only option to throw to. I'm going to be honest, you were way off on that one.
I'm shocked by this. He graded out really well last year, but there was some inconsistency in his games, kind of where T. Higgins kind of turned into that #1 receiver.
What do you think about his Madden rating?
I think it is kind of gonna align a little bit more. I'm gonna say 87.
You looked at this list before.
I did not see this one. I did not see this one.
This was one of the most controversial ratings. You cheated. There's no way.
I did not see his overall rating. I just knew he wasn't in the top 10.
But an 87 is so disrespectful, man. His season was so good.
Yeah.
Okay, so you took me for another 10. Next up, Stefan Diggs. Is Stefan Diggs talked about a lot over at PFF? I feel like I don't hear much conversation around.
We thought he should have been targeted more when he was with the Vikings. He was very consistent. He's going to give you 75 yards, 7 catches every week.
All right, so what do you think his PFF top 50 ranking is?
I'm going to go with 19.
39.
Okay.
At this point, we made an adjustment to plus or minus 2 being a correct answer instead of plus or minus 1.
I would like a little bit more of a handicap.
Just to make it a little bit easier on Andrew.
I don't rank the players. You know, I watch the players. I helped collect the data. You know, that's a little more of my thing, but should be a little more familiar with this list than I am. I will admit that.
All right, what do you think his Madden 23 rating is?
94 overall.
And it is 95, so close. But no $10 for you.
Okay.
When it comes to O-line, that is the one place where PFF really does come in handy because I have absolutely no idea how to talk about offensive linemen.
I mean, the offensive line is one of the most important factors in winning ball game. They're interacting with the defensive lineman on every play. You're either winning or losing or doing your job on every single play.
Is that like the 3 ways you grade them? Like win, lose, do your job? So our first player is a center, actually. It's Corey Linsley. What do you think his PFF rating is?
I'm gonna go 17.
That's high praise for a center. He was the only center on this entire list.
So if it's anywhere from 15 to 19,
That would be considered a correct guess.
All right.
And it is 33.
Didn't help at all.
I was. We're gonna add the worst version of Corey Linsley. What do you think his Madden 23 rating?
Let's go with a 92.
92. It's got to be right on the dot, and it is a 91.
My goodness.
You're so much closer on the Madden ratings.
With the top 50, it's a little tough to compare a center to a wide receiver to a linebacker, so that order is a little bit tougher, but I know these guys' general aptitudes for playing football.
Defensive tackle, missed almost all of 2021. Offensive tackle, David Bakhtiari.
Got those fleet feet.
What the heck does that mean?
I mean, he's just like one of the most beautiful offensive linemen to watch because of his amazing hair, obviously. But he has the most like springy feet. He's just really good at
That
mirroring.
was hand motion.
Yeah.
Feet.
Great puncher as well.
So what do you think his top 50 ranking is?
Let's go with that trusty old 17. Let's go with that again.
Are we just going to keep shooting in the dark 17 until
someone's
got to
be 17th on the list.
23.
Oh my gosh, that was my second guess.
23 exactly was your second guess?
It really was.
I don't know.
It really
if I
was.
believe you. I can't, after your awful voting record here.
I'm struggling on this part of the equation.
We're still stuck with the worst version of it. What do you think his Madden 23 ranking is going to be? His overall?
Okay. Let's go with a 94.
He says 94, and his 23 rating is cha-ching! 94 overall on the dot.
When there's money on the line, I'm really locked in.
Does PFF help EA Sports with their ratings? Like, I know PFF works with the NFL. Do you guys work with EA Sports on Madden overall ratings?
I don't know all of the inner workings of it, but I do know we do work with EA Sports and help them out, especially during the season when they're making some adjustments.
Hopping over to guard, we've got Quentin Nelson. What do you think his PFF top 50 ranking is?
So I'm gonna go with 8.
If it's anywhere from 6 to 10, that would be considered correct. Quentin Nelson is 11.
Oh my gosh.
No way, dude.
At least I was in the right range this time.
Yeah, no, you were right there. We were 1 away on that one, but what do you think his Madden 23 rating is going to be?
Don't think he's in that 99 club. Go 96.
His rating is a 95. You're within 1 on all the Madden 23 ratings, which is very impressive.
It's not helping us get a better team, though.
Trent Williams.
He's number 2. I got this one.
Oh, man. Okay, so...
I'm feeling good.
And he's number 2.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm guessing you know, like, the top 5 by heart.
Yep, I know 1 through 5.
What do you think his Madden 23 rating is gonna
he's
be?
in that 99 club, bro. He is so fun to watch.
Yeah, there it is.
In that playoff game against the Packers, when they had him motioning on those counter plays,
I'm sure you saw this name coming. Can you guess what Zack Martin's top 50 PFF ranking is?
I believe he's 9.
Is he better than Quentin Nelson?
We'll see.
Wow, okay. I thought Quentin Nelson was just like by far away the best. I guess that shows how little I know. He's number 9 on the dot.
Let's go.
We got 2 great players on this team, and 2 of them are on the offensive line. The first player on the defensive side of the ball, former Bear, now a Packer, of course. What do you think Adrian Amos's PFF top 50 ranking is?
37.
So his rating is 40. We're screwed,
sure.
man. What do you think his Madden 23 overall rating would be then?
I'm gonna go 92.
Number is an 88.
That's the farthest I've been off so far.
Jair Alexander, our first cornerback.
13.
It is 22.
Interesting.
Out of your range, we're gonna get stuck with a crappy cornerback. If he's 22 on the PFF top list, what do you think his overall rating would be in Madden 23?
Go with a 94.
94, and it is 94 on the dot. Cha-ching. Another $10 here.
I might need a rubber band for that.
Next on our list is the cornerback. What would you think his PFF top 50 rating is if we know Jair's 22? What do we think Jalen Ramsey's gonna be?
Yeah, that helps with the range a little bit. I would rank pretty high up this list. He's 13.
Ding, ding, ding. We finally have a good cornerback on the
right.
team. What do you think his Madden 23 rating is gonna be then?
I believe he's a 98.
He's not 99 club?
I don't think he's in that 99 club.
Okay, he thinks Jalen Ramsey's a 98, and Jalen Ramsey is a 98. You know, I'm supposed to be celebrating your wins. It's like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. This is great. But
Friends helping friends here.
going back to safety, Kevin Byard. What do you think his PFF top 50 rating is?
I'm gonna go 31.
It is 35.
Wow.
You were pretty close on that one.
Yeah.
So what do you think his Madden 23 rating is going to be then?
I'm gonna say 95.
And it is 92.
Okay.
Another safety, Marcus Williams, former Saint, I believe. How high on that list do you think he is?
Let's go 47.
49 to 45 would be considered correct. He is 45.
Let's go.
Ding, ding, ding. We got our first good safety that we can actually use. So what do you think his Madden 23 rating then is going to be?
I'm gonna say he's a 90.
And it is an 86.
Okay. That rating would explain kind of why the Saints were okay letting him walk.
Xavier Howard, Miami Dolphins, dude's an absolute ball hawk.
He has played to the level of Jair. I think he's gonna be in the 30s for us. 32.
Let's hope that's right, because I really need this card on the team. It's gonna be 48.
Okay.
How much does like ball hawking ability or interception ability factor into a PFF rating of a player?
Not every interception is the same. You know, sometimes it's the cornerback in really tight coverage making a break on the ball and doing everything right.
Okay.
And sometimes Jameis Winston will throw it right in between the numbers of the defender.
Oh, Saints fans are floored, dude.
Love Jameis, but we've seen him throw a pick or two.
So 30 in a season. What do you think he's going to be rated in Madden 23?
I think he's an 87.
He's going to end up being an 89.
That does kind of line up where he sits on that top 50 list.
Darius Leonard. What do you think he is on the top 50 list?
Darius Leonard is an interesting one because he's been outspoken about talking about PFF's grading process, and we've actually interviewed him before.
I led in forced fumbles, I led in interceptions, I led in sacks, and I don't understand how I don't make the list. And I need to know the grading scale. I need to know something.
First of all, we think you're great. I mean, over the last 2 years, I mean, yeah, very good, at least very good.
He's a really cerebral player, and it's not the most valuable position on the defense.
So what would you project Darius Leonard's top 50 PFF ranking to be?
He's in the high 20s, I think. Let's go with 28.
43. Unfortunately, we don't get the best version of Darius Leonard on our team.
I have a feeling he's not very happy with that number.
What do you think that they would rate him as a left outside linebacker in 23?
I'm going to go with an 89.
Gotta be on the dot. It's a 90.
So you can keep a little bit of that money. I'll let you keep it.
When you guys are rating inside backers, are you looking mostly at how they play the run or the pass, or is it super balanced?
It's balanced. We definitely evaluate both areas of the game.
Linebacker Fred Warner, what do you think his actual rating is?
Let's go 38 again.
And it's going to be 30. So he's actually higher on the list than you initially thought.
I don't disagree with that rating.
If it wasn't apparent already, you did not look at this list before.
I really didn't.
What do you think his Madden 23 rating is going to be?
I think he's a 94.
I'm nervous. That was really confident again.
I feel pretty good about it.
Oh, God. It's definitely a 94, dude. Yay! Woo!
Hamilton's everywhere.
What do you think compared to the PFF rating? I feel like that's pretty on par, no?
Yeah, I think so.
Cowboys fans are going to love to tell you that our next player is the best linebacker in the league.
They've got a case.
Of course, we're talking about Micah Parsons. Where do you think he is on this list? Kind of that Jamar Chase scary territory, and his Madden rating might throw you off too because he was a rookie. So Madden's going to want him to prove it again.
Yep. Let's go 24.
He's 29.
Goodness gracious.
That was pretty close. What do you think his Madden 23 rating is going to be?
I'm going to go with that Chase rating. I'm going to go with 87.
88! So they think he had a better year, or at least is a better athlete than Jamar Chase. I saved myself $10 with that one. Thank God. Thank you, EA, for being what appears to be completely random and having no idea what you're doing. But TJ Watt had one of the best seasons an edge rusher has nearly ever had last year. Just ridiculous stats, tackles for losses, all that kind of stuff. So I'm sure PFF absolutely loves TJ Watt. What do you think his rating would be?
I'm going to say he's number 9.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I like that range. I like the range.
Okay, because the range would give you from 7 to 11. And it's going to be 7.
All right.
Exactly.
There we
So
go.
we've got ourselves a pass rusher on defense. What would you project his overall to be in 23?
I think he's sitting at a 96.
His Madden 23 rating is a 96. Spot on. Moving on to defensive line, it's a good transition, right? It's another edge rusher, at least considered an edge rusher. We have Cam Jordan, never gets the recognition that he deserves.
I think we give him the credit he deserves.
Okay.
I think we've been pretty outspoken about how awesome he is. I'm going to say he's 14.
Oh, we give him the love he deserves, they says. He comes in at 46 on their top 50 list, and Andrew had him at 14. Do you feel like that's disrespectful from PFF? You disagree?
That is a little lower than I expected. That is what I will say.
Now, what do you think that translates to his Madden rating?
I think he's 91.
It's going to end up being 91. Spot. I just can't believe that you're getting the ones that matter for you, but not for us trying to play. Defensive interior, we have Chris Jones. This is not a name I was expecting to see on the list, by the way. I knew he was really good. I didn't think he was top 50 in the NFL good.
Yeah, he's been outstanding. I'll say 18.
So that would be from 16 to 20, and it is 15.
Oh my goodness.
You're so close.
I was going to say 16.
Oh! Oh, you should have said it. Always. Didn't you ever take tests? They said always second guess yourself.
Yep.
That was the best. That's the way.
Let's third guess yourself. Why stop at second?
All you kids in school, if you write down C initially and you say, but what if it's B? Change your answer. That's the. Don't actually do that.
Yeah, don't.
But what do you think his Madden rating
I'm gonna
is?
say 95. I think they respect Chris Jones.
He also felt really confident on that one. I'm a little nervous. 91.
Okay.
Okay. I can breathe.
I'd say that's a little low.
Little low.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think he's pretty dominant, and he hasn't had a ton of surrounding talent on that defensive line.
You guys didn't include any kickers or punters, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. I mean, how is Justin Tucker not a top 50 player?
He plays like 5 snaps a game.
And they're very important 5. Nick
Scores
Bosa.
points.
This was a little bit of a wild card. Both Bosa brothers are on this list. But I wanted to go with Nick because I feel like Joey's the one that's hyped up, especially now that he's across from Khalil Mack. He's going to have a big year. But what about Nick Bosa? How important is he, according to PFF? What do you think his top 50 ranking is?
I want to go 12.
Is 26.
Interesting.
What do you think his Madden 23 rating is? He's listed as a right end.
I'm gonna say he's a 97.
Wow, 97.
I think he's up there.
I don't think I've been paying attention to Nick Bosa enough because clearly PFF likes him a lot. You think Madden's gonna like him a lot too. Let's see if that backs up. It's gonna be a 94.
Okay.
Do you think that's low?
I mean, he's done nothing but dominate when he's been healthy.
Give me Vita Vea. One of my
This is a tough
favorite
one.
players to watch.
This is a tough one.
Vea is a walking embodiment of Bill Parcells' planet theory. There are only so many human beings that are big and capable of moving the way he does, walking around on Earth.
He is a large man, and he can move really fast. I'm gonna go 29.
He is going to be number 36.
Gosh.
I don't think I realized how hard this challenge would be.
Well-
This is like the other arm of PFF.
When we were kind of a smaller company, you would have to do both, where you're grading the games on Sundays and then you're also writing articles, whereas now we kind of have more of a division of labor.
What do you think his Madden rating is?
Let's go 91.
And it is 93.
Okay.
You kind of undercut him a little bit.
I mean, I love him as a player.
How many of the Madden 23 ratings did you get right?
11.
So he's got $110 there. 11? You got right. I'd say that's pretty good. It's July, and this is going to be a 70 overall team.
Yep.